Embattled Thornton Township Supervisor Tiffany Henyard will not be on the April 1st ballot to elect a new supervisor. A judge dismissed her lawsuit today. Henyard claimed that a caucus improperly named State Senator Napoleon Harris as the Democratic nominee. The only way that she can get on that ballot now is if voters write her in.
Guys, you know there's so much information being disseminated about Tiffany Henyard, so sometimes it can all bleed together and appear that you're hearing the same story over and over. But today, we're going to give you the latest update in the ongoing political saga of Tiffany Henyard. Now, as you may recall, guys, Tiffany was left off the ballot for Thornton Township Supervisor, and she vowed to sue her opponent, Napoleon Harris, claiming that the caucus's process was unfair. Well, she followed through on the promise to file the lawsuit, and now we have the judge's ruling. So the court has not only dismissed her case, but did so with prejudice, effectively slamming the door on her claims. What does this mean for Tiffany Henyard's political future? Well, guys, stick around as we unpack this controversial ruling and its implications for Tiffany's leadership and her future in Thornton Township. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. We would love to have you as a part of the SC family. Our goal is to reach 10K by the end of February. So please like the video, share the video. And now back to our story. So what happens when the lines between personal ambition and professional ethics blur so badly that the two become inseparable? Well, today we're diving into the story, guys. Tiffany Henyard's epic courtroom loss in her bid to stay on the ballot. A defeat that not only reshapes her political future, but also shines a glaring spotlight on how personal choices and professional actions often mirror each other. So, guys, let's talk about Tiffany's Judgment Day. And guys, you know, none of Tiffany's recent losses just fell out of the sky, right? We know that if we just take a moment and step back, we could easily draw a parallel between professional antics and personal behaviors. But in this case, though, Tiffany's political career categorized by alleged unethical maneuvers, let's call it retaliation, and questionable alliances. It simply serves as a reflection of deeper personal patterns. That's my opinion. Now, the court's decision today to dismiss her case with prejudice isn't just a legal ruling. In my opinion, guys, it's a symbolic judgment of the methods that she herself employs to climb the ladder and to maintain power. So here's the long and short of it, guys. Tiffany's lawsuit against Napoleon Harris and Thornton Township's Democratic Caucus alleged voter suppression and unfair practices, yet her claims couldn't withstand judicial scrutiny. If you look at the document, now I'll put it in the description box so you can take a look at it. The judge did not take very long to make his decision. The irony, right? So Tiffany's actions as a public official, you know, locking out critics, denying transparency, and engaging in alleged power grabs are eerily similar to the very injustices that she claimed to fight against in court. So this brings us to a critical question. Can a person truly separate their professional ethics from their personal life? Or do the two bleed into one another, revealing the true nature of the person, or in this case, the leader? So for Tiffany, this courtroom loss illustrates the contrast between the image she projects and the reality of her actions. And you can tell me what you think about if a person can separate the two. In other words, can this person be a complete and utter dishonest jerk in their personal life and then toe a very straight line when it comes to ethics professionally? I happen to think no. I've seen So many people claim to do that, but when it's all over and it's all said and done, you can see who they are at the core. You let me know what you think, though. So, Tiffany's motion to regain her spot on the ballot, guys, this is what this is all about, has been struck down with prejudice, marking a pivotal moment in her career. But the story doesn't end there, guys. This defeat isn't just about politics, it's about the patterns that define a leader. Rather you call it karma, irony, or poetic justice, this case is a reminder that you cannot outrun accountability forever. And if I could, guys, I just want to insert, as you heard on the news clip at the beginning, that I guess Tiffany has a minute chance as a write-in candidate. I'm not sure that is actually something that's going to happen. It's my understanding that it has to be done 61 days before the election in Illinois. I'm not 100% sure, but I did kind of want to insert that just in case by some miracle that happens for Tiffany. But to be honest with you, it's my understanding that she missed the deadline for that as well. So, guys, I will leave a copy of the motion in the description box so you can take a look at it for your edification. But at the end of the day, the judge ruled that none of the actions made by the Democratic Caucus or by Napoleon Harris were unconstitutional or illegal. Okay. So she's done there. She cannot make the same argument, and it was dismissed with prejudice. That just means that Tiffany cannot make that same argument before the courts. It is done. Now, I do believe she can appeal it at a higher level court, but that's not easy either, if not almost impossible, because she would then have to prove that this judge made some error in judgment or did not follow the letter of the law by dismissing her motion. So I don't think she's going to do that. It does take time to get before an appellate judge, as well as you have to have the proper representation, and people need to know, the attorney needs to know and have a appellate level experience in order for that to happen. But even so, guys, I don't even think that it would even be accepted by a judge, because I don't think her argument would be a legal argument. That's all I'm saying. And no, guys, I am not an attorney, but I do play one at work. I'm going to tell you that. Okay. So let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to share the video. Help us to reach that 10K mark by the end of February. And as always, thank you for tuning in to Southern Confidential, and I will see you next time.